pretty normal upbringing. It wasn't the best. It definitely wasn't the worst. My downfall was cannabis. I started smoking when I was 14, and by the time I was like 16, 17, I had an everyday habit. Started working. It sort of got me out of trouble. But when I was 23, I got sectioned for the first time. I was really ill, just smoking. I wasn't working at the time. It was just after the recession in 2009. I got sectioned. Then a year, when I got out of hospital, I went straight back on the drugs. I gave up everything when I was in hospital, smoking fags, everything, cigarettes, everything. Got out of hospital, the depression was just too much for me. Got back on the cannabis, went back to work, started doing cocaine again with my friends and drinking and all that. And then it led up to my offence, a very violent offence in Finsbury Park, which I got imprisoned for. Prison was an eye-opener. Never ever thought I'd go to prison, because I wasn't really a criminal. I wasn't a career criminal or anything. I didn't think I'd ever go to prison. And then got transferred to prison to Chase Farm Hospital. Spent a few years there, and then came to live in St Martins in New North Road. I was always doing groups, but in February I had given up drinking drugs for a while. But I used and I drank. I went to the pub and I had a line of cocaine. Came clean about it to my team. My psychologist said, I don't know what to do with you anymore, Tom, because you know what to do and know what not to do, but you keep on making the same mistakes. So they put me in touch with a lady called Gosha, who used to work for St Martins in New North Road years ago. And I started attending a drug and alcohol group where it was people like me in my conditions, where we're not allowed to drink or do drugs by the Ministry of Justice. It's not necessarily our personal choice, but it's the situation we find ourselves in. So I found that group a lot more helpful, because it was people, I could relate to people. But then she put me in touch with the intuitive thinking recovery course. That completely changed my life. 2 days after I finished the course, I was taking medication to stop the cravings for drink. 2 days after I'd done the course, I stopped the medication, told my team I don't need the medication because I got all the tools off this course. It's all about the science behind the addiction in the brain and craving. People take the time out for you, because it's part of the job. All right, they might have a lot of paperwork to do, but at the end of the day, the resident is the main priority, you know. We've retained staff, we've got new staff in, a lot of young people in the service, because a lot of people come out of university with degrees, and this is where they start, St Martins and places like this. So you get a lot of psychological input from people. I mean, Atif is a genius. He knows everything about mental health. He's doing a doctorate. I mean, I can always go and talk to Atif, I can always talk to Sky, Ralia, Paul, anyone. And as much as they can, they will support you. Some things, because I'm on a forensic condition from the Ministry of Justice, things have to be passed over to my team. So for years, that stopped me being honest. But you get sick of lying, you get sick of, because they become like your friends, the staff. You know what I mean? You feel bad lying to them. And they're only trying, and you can't get any help from the staff if you're not being honest with them. So I find that, you know, as long as you're honest with them, they'll always support you, talk to you. Like I said, there was trips, we were going places, and it just gives you a better feeling, because being locked up in hospital is not nice. It can even be worse than prison. It's designed to be a softer alternative to prison, but you've got people asking you every day how you're feeling, what you're thinking about, and you just get sick of it. In prison, they just give you a medication, see you once a week to give you your meds, and that's it. You're allowed to get on with it yourself. So, I don't know, I think if I didn't come to St Martins, where would I be? I wouldn't be.